people are gonna shoot at this end. We'll just add another basket here so that if there's 3 groups of players, at least you can shoot at something.
Okay, I'd like to call to order the regular scheduled meeting of the Elk Grove Park District for August 12th, 2021.
Yes, I am.
Can we have a roll call, please?
President Cook,
Here?
Commissioner Bianchi,
Here.
Commissioner Carlson,
Here.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Hello.
Commissioner Walsh is absent.
Okay, before we start, I'd like to, everybody to note item 6E is being removed from the agenda. You would remove 6E. And the next item, approval of the minutes for July 22nd, 2021 for the regular scheduled meeting. All in favor of approving those minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. That shows 4-0. And next, we have, I think we'll do the,
You said public comments from the audience or correspondence, right?
yeah, any correspondence by any commissioners?
None?
Okay, comments from the audience? No comments, okay. So, our next item, recognition of special guests today.
Here.
Hey, I see.
Thank you for having us.
The Night Dance Company is here.
Yes. We're excited to be here. We are.
Very quiet.
Okay.
Don't let the silence fool you.
As I say, well behaved.
Yeah, always. Well, thank you so much for having us and to help recognize the hard work, the really hard work that's been put in this year by Ms. Jacqueline and 10 of our Ignite dancers, 9 of them which recently traveled and competed in nationals in Milwaukee, Wisconsin in early July, right after the 4th. And Ms. Jacqueline, our Ignite company director, will come up in just a moment and talk to you guys about their experience at nationals and share with you all of the wonderful awards that they brought home for us, which is really exciting. But before she does that, I'm Jessica, for those who don't know me. I coordinate the dance program here at the Pavilion Dance Center. And I just cannot say enough wonderful, amazing things about this group of girls and Ms. Jacqueline. As you guys all know, we had an extremely challenging year this year across the board. Not just at the Park District, at home, at school, across the board. And these girls were so dedicated and so committed, moving in and out of in-person to virtual, back to in-person, back to virtual, and back to in-person throughout our 9-month season. It was insanity, but they stuck with it because they love it, and they're so good at it, and they work so hard. They take over 8 hours of dance a week with us, and that was including virtually. So when you add that up with all the rest of the virtual things that they were doing at home with school, it was a lot of computer time. Ms. Jacqueline worked so hard to keep them engaged and challenged, even at home, in their bedrooms and their basements and their living rooms. They even learned a few of their competition pieces that they took to nationals just virtually over the computer, separately, in their small confined spaces. It's just amazing what they did, and how adaptable they were, and how dedicated they are, and we can't thank them enough for sticking it out and using dance as their outlet, because what amazing results you got from all of the hard work that you put in, bringing home such amazing awards from your national dance competition with Groove. So kudos to you guys and Ms. Jacqueline. And Ms. Jacqueline's gonna come on up and let you guys know what they brought home.
Dancers, if you want to stand and hold your various awards that we're going to hold, that way people at home, hi mom and dad, my parents are watching Channel 6. I'm Jacqueline Schwartz. I've actually worked for the Park District for 16 years. I've been teaching dance for over 10 years. I've been with this group specifically. We just completed our 3rd season, and I couldn't be more proud of the dancers standing in front of you. And just to let you know, they worked so hard, poured their blood, sweat, and tears, heart and soul into this program, into these dances. They make my visions come to life, my dances that I create come to life. We qualified at a regional competition to travel to nationals in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and they brought various dances. We brought 4 group dances and various solos and a duet. So out of our 4 group dances, Their piece, Miss Murder, took Elite Diamond, 3rd overall, and 2nd in jazz. Their group piece, Dark Paradise, took Elite Diamond, 4th overall, and 1st in contemporary. Their group dance, On the Radio, won Diamond, 9th overall, and 2nd in contemporary. And their piece, Set Free, won Diamond, 10th overall, and 1st in lyrical. So I do want to just stop and let you know, out of the top 10, we were 40% of that top 10. So it was a very neat experience to see 4 of our dances stand up there and be awarded in the top overall 10 with so many groups from other places. To see the Park District represented in such a large amount was a very awesome experience. We had some dancers compete solos. Isabella competed her piece Blue. She got 2nd overall and 1st in contemporary. We have Isabel Farringle. She competed her piece Impossible. She got 2nd overall and 2nd lyrical. And we had Jaden. She competed her solo Cringe, and she won 3rd overall, 1st in contemporary. And then we have one half of our duet here, Emily Domke and Kendall, who couldn't be with us here today. Their piece Dark Horse won 1st overall and 1st in jazz. So we had every single piece that we brought to competition placed, which was an awesome experience for us to see all of our hard work happen. So we're very proud of them, and we can't wait to start our next season.
Fantastic.
Congratulations.
Can we give each of the girls a chance to say hi and introduce themselves and say
Sure,
hi?
you can just introduce yourself.
Come out to the microphone so the
Yeah.
residents can hear
Sorry,
you.
yeah, girls, if you just want to say your name, and if you want to say something about your experience at nationals, you can. If not, I
Yes.
understand.
And you want to bring your mask down just for a second so when you come up, they can see you on TV, and then you can put it back on, but the parents can do it.
Hello, my name is Vivian Ramos. I'm really grateful to be a part of this team, and I loved the experience and had a great time at Nationals.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Emily Domke, and I would just like to say that this is coming into my 5th year on this team, and this team is so amazing. I'd like to thank Miss Jacqueline, Miss Jessica, and all my friends and family for supporting me through this. It's been such an amazing experience. I always look forward to going to dance every single day, and yeah.
Isabel, please come say your name, Isabel.
I'm Isabel, and I think going to nationals was such a great opportunity to like bond with everyone. And Miss Jacqueline came up with such amazing dances, and I'm so grateful that we got to perform them.
I'm Victoria Radzivolski, and nationals was such a nice experience for us to grow and learn. And I'd like to thank Miss Jacqueline for helping us succeed, and for my family for supporting me.
Hi, I'm Jane Salapatis, and I had a really fun time at Nationals.
Hi, I'm Izzy Murray, and I'm really thankful for how long I've been on this team and how long Miss Jacqueline's been teaching me, and it's been really fun to watch us all grow up because we started this team when we were really young, and I'm just thankful for everybody, my family, my friends, and all the dance moms.
Hi, I'm Riley Albrecht, and I'm just so thankful for Miss Jacqueline and Miss Jessica for setting up this team and for all the amazing dancers that compete and work so hard on these dances.
Hi, I'm Sharania Chloe. I'm very grateful to be on this team, and I really enjoyed the dances, and it was a great experience for me.
You know, it's really great to see, you can tell that you ladies really enjoy the dance program and participating. It's not, you know, all the hard work that you have to do to compete and be good. That's just one piece of it, of your learning experience. But to see that you really enjoy it, that's what you're going to remember in the years to come, the fun of the programs and participation. So I hope you can keep that as you get older and it gets harder and there's more stress put on you. Don't lose the fun and the enjoyment of the sport, the participation that you're doing. It's what you're going to remember the most. And congratulations for representing the Park District so well, and your families. And it's just great to see you guys succeed and do a great job on behalf of the Elk Grove Park District. And any other commissioners want to?
Yeah, I just have a question, so either for Jessica or Jackie, both of you, if you can come to the microphone. The music is so important, especially from the audience. So can you talk about, do you get together with the girls or the members, or how do you guys choose the music for a particular dance that you're gonna do? Because you obviously have tap and ballet and interpretive, so how do you come up with, do you try to stick to what's really popular with the viewing audience or what's popular with the girls, or is it a blend?
I can speak to what I do for the companies. You have quite a few parents who ask me this question actually quite frequently. They always want to know,
Where do you find these songs?
where do I find these songs? What's my next song choice? I try not to actually do super popular songs just because when we go to competition, we don't really want to be running into another team that has the exact same song. So I do try to pick songs that I think will help them grow. Actually this year, I picked a song, they'll vouch for me. I played it in the beginning, we were learning the dance, they looked at me like, you are insane. What is this? What is this song? What are we doing? And I was like, just trust me, it'll be okay. And it turned out to be one of their favorite pieces. So I try to do different things that make them grow, whether that's a song that maybe seems a little out there, but once you see movement to it, it makes sense. We did a variety of different styles this year. So we did jazz, and we did contemporary dance, and we did lyrical. So there was a variety of music that Jessica wants to speak to. How our other teachers kind of manage that?
Sure. So aside from Ms. Jacqueline, there are other PDC staff members that make song choices all throughout the year. We have both a winter recital and a spring recital. On top of that, they work on any of the pieces. Aside from Ignite, we have 5 other performance companies as well. Age range comes into factor. Like Ms. Jacqueline had mentioned, sometimes they want to pick songs that they feel like will challenge the girls. Maybe it isn't something that they listen to at home. It's a new song that they'd be introduced to that would maybe make them move or bring out some emotions in them that would make their performance come off in a different way that is challenging to them or the different age groups. And they typically bounce ideas off myself or each other, or sometimes the dancers. They'll involve the company dancers or the class in choosing songs, and it's kind of different for everybody. It's kind of a personal process, to be honest with you, because when the staff are creating their pieces, a lot of it is emotional. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Pulling on happy emotions, sad emotions, some challenging things that we worked through this year through COVID and being at home and things like that. So does that help answer a little bit?
Yeah, and then for the viewing public, the dance program is a little bit separate from our actual enrollment, going through the brochure and signing up for the program itself. So what age group can accompany the dance program itself? I know through our own program, we're like from first grade all the way to a senior in high school, you can enroll in a Park District class, but what about the dance company itself?
So for companies specifically, our youngest company is Mini Company, and it starts at age 6. And then we have different tiers and levels of commitment and dedication all the way up through high school for the most part. So I would say 6 and up is what company is, but the rest of our recreational dance classes start at the age of 3 and go all the way through adult. We got a little something for everybody. So you can make more of a commitment and be part of company and audition for it prior to the start of the season. And it is more of a time commitment. It's more dance class requirements that they'll have to take, like having to take ballet and jazz and modern contemporary, committing to our community performances when they come back. And they will be back this year, so we can't wait for that. In competitions and things like that, company is just like a little bit of a higher tier of commitment from our families versus taking a Boogie Babies class or just a tap class or a jazz class recreationally.
Jackie, you have the boom box. We're going to see a dance soon, or what?
No,
Oh, I didn't think so.
I had my time. I grew up dancing here, so I had my time. It's a neat experience to have grown up dancing with the Pavilion Dance Center and to come back and give back and teach.
We actually have 3 staff members on staff that all grew up dancing here. Miss Jacqueline, Miss Rachel, and Miss Megan all grew up dancing at this Park District many years ago. So we love it. We love that they've come back and they have such fond memories and emotional attachment to how this program even 20 years ago or less has made them feel, and they want to be back and be a part of it and help spread the love and the passion that they have for dance and growing up in the program here. It's really nice. It's very special.
Fantastic. Any other commissioners?
Last chance for any young lady to thank mom and dad on air, you know what?
I will say dance registration opened just last week, and it's been off to a great start. Both residents and non-residents can register for our dance classes. We have 195 registrants already, with classes opening just over a week ago, and we've got 50+ classes to choose from, so be sure to browse through our beautiful handbook with all of our lovely Ignite models throughout our handbook this year. They can sign all of your copies if you'd like them to. Yeah, so there's a lot to choose from. So our families at home that are watching, please make sure to check it out and have your dancer signed up for class. We start the week of September 13th.
Well, thank you very much. And I think we have a little treat over here for you on your way out. If you ladies
Yes,
mind.
we will be in the
Swing by
parade
here.
on the 18th as well, the hometown parade. Well, thank you guys.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
No,
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jack.
Good job.
Thank you, Kelly.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Make a name for ourselves here, so it's wonderful.
Keep going. Keep building it.
Yeah, sky's the limit.
Over here? Oh,
There was one family that came first and then
well,
Do you want me to tell them the baseball team is coming?
Oh,
Yes, yes, yes.
They're all out.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Look.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
All right,
you.
see ya.
Thank you.
Bob's building brand new dance program for you guys.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
We talked about in Capitals. We're gonna go above the
Baseball, they
TRX
were
and rack it
No,
up
they-
on the second
baseball
floor.
team's
there
not
for
out
dance.
Jessica said they're outside of that.
Yeah, go with that.
Around the corner. They probably kept them out so that lazy.
Got a spare million or two?
Yeah,
What
so
else
it's a
do you
smart move.
What else?
Yeah, what is it, yeah.
my list together.
Okay, we're waiting for the U14 MSBL national champs. I think they're about to come in.
And Bob, you're gonna talk about, I mean, since you're a major participant.
Come on in, line up. Come on, go ahead, come on in, line up.
Keep coming all the way in.
Come on in, line up in front.
Yep, yep,
Go this way.
yep, that way.
You see on camera there.
Fan out, as they say.
Okay.
Keep coming.
Parents, you can come in.
Keep coming.
There's plenty of chairs on the side if you guys keep wanting coming in.
Yeah. Okay. On behalf of the Elk Grove Park District, I'd like to welcome the 14 and under Elk Grove Travel baseball team that won the National League Championship for MSBL this year. We want to welcome and congratulate them on their great success. And with that, I think we'll turn it over to is Mike. Who's the coach?
Who's gonna represent?
Who's
So
the-
I'll represent, I'm Bill McElhaney, manager for Elk Grove Travelers, 14U. Thank you for having us and recognizing the kids on their hard work. They did have an unbelievable season this year, really came through. Put everything together, this was probably the best year most fun year that they've had. That was the biggest comment that I got through a lot of other players, other teams, just on how fun the games were to watch with this squad. We did end up winning the MSBL championship for National League. The season we ended up going 16-2 for the MSBL. Throughout the whole season, we were 25-6. We did travel to Florida for our last tournament of the year. We ended up taking second place in a Florida tournament, competing against year-round teams, so it was a big accomplishment for these kids. 102-degree real field, 3 games in one day, and they fought hard. I was going all the way. So it's been great. It's been a good, awesome season for them. So I'll recognize the coaches. Matt Berkowitz, catcher coach, called pitching, all the pitching signs. My second in charge over here through all these years that has been with me, Rudy Jimenez. Jim Gronoff, first base coach, and Tom Hendricks, our third base coach. And then I'll let all the kids kind of come up and introduce themselves.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Jacob Serrano. I played shortstop and center field. Playing with them was great. I played a year above them for since I was 7, right? And then we came down, and with that team, we were always trying to win and never got to play any of the positions I liked. But with this team, we got to let loose and have fun and play some baseball. So I got to play a position on the field.
Fantastic.
My name is Dylan. I played second base and outfield. I've played with this team for basically my whole career playing baseball, and it's been really fun.
My name is Nicholas Jimenez. I played shortstop and catcher. I've been playing since I was 8 years old. It's a privilege having Coach Bell as my coach for 6 years. And that's it.
I'm James, and I played third base. I've been with this team for the last 2 years. Really, it's been a really great experience.
Hello, my name is Nicasio Osino, and I play outfield.
My name's Colin Lang. I played first base and outfield, and I joined this team 2 years ago, and the season was cut halfway through because of COVID, but it's been really fun, and I would do it again.
My name's Connor. I played pitcher, first, and right field, and I've been with this team since 9U, and I enjoyed playing with them a lot.
You say hi to your mom and dad if you
Hello, my name is Matthew. I play pitcher and third base, and I've been on this team since 10U. I really enjoyed it.
Hi, my name is Dylan Berkowitz, and I played outfield, and I really had fun playing with this team. I started in 10U, and yeah.
My name is Bradley Biecki, and I played outfield and pitcher, and my favorite experience of it was running the bases.
Make sure you say hi to your parents.
Yep, I can't wait to get back in there.
Hi, my name is Charlie McElhaney. I played third base and catcher.
So, nice job, guys. Nice job. I would just like to add, over the years of watching you, I know all your parents will agree, it's been a pleasure to watch you learn and grow to play the sport. What you guys did at 14U, it takes, some teams never get to that point. It was such a pleasure watching you just play as a team. And coaches can teach you to catch the ball and throw the ball, but bonding and working together, that's very difficult to get to have a team do, and you guys did a fantastic job. It was a pleasure at the end of 13U. Well, we did play a little. There was a little there at the end, and then 14U. So it was a pleasure watching you. just an experience. When I was sitting in the stands and Bradley was pitching, Jacob, you would crack me up every single time. I was in stitches, laughing but you got him through, through tough times, and he needed that. And so it was just a pleasure to watch you guys work together and support each other. So kudos, great job. And then going to Florida and taking second place, amazing. Nice job, guys, nice job. So the Elk Grove Park District you're a Park District program, and we like to award you when you represent our Park District very well. And so as the chair of athletics, what we would like to do is we have some cookies. We have some cookies from Jerash's Bakery. And also, you are all entering freshman year of high school, and it's time to get in the weight room. You guys get in the weight room. So Elk Grove Park District has 2 passes for the fitness center at the pavilion. So one at a time, if you want to come up, I'll put my mask on. Want to come up and we have some passes for you. So come on up.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Nice job. Congratulations, nice job. Nice job, congratulations. Nice job, congratulations. Nice job, congratulations. Congratulations, nice job. Congratulations, nice job. Congratulations, nice job. Is everyone here or are we missing anyone? Everyone's here.
Okay, I'd like to also thank, I'd like to also take this time to thank, on behalf of the Park District, the coaches and the families, the moms who let their husbands coach, and the coaches that are willing to take the time to dedicate their time to their kids. And some coaches don't have kids in the program even to dedicate their time. So I do. We do, yeah, we do appreciate the time you put in as volunteers. Without you, there wouldn't be programs here for the kids to enjoy. And so thank you very much. We do appreciate the board. And how about hands for the coaches? And we do have the cookies for the coaches.
We do. And we have our MSBL president. Is there anything you would like to say? I don't want to put you on the spot, but no, okay, very good. Nice job. And so you already held tryouts for next season. We're good there. So keep playing and have fun. And good luck in high school.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bob, how many are going to Conan? How many are going to...
Yeah. Really quick, before you all leave, a show of hands right now. Who's going to Elk Grove High School? And who's going to Conan High School?
Good mix.
Here you go.
And who's going to Lake Park?
Lake Park High School.
Thank you for everything.
Thanks again for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He just signed you that he'll be home at 10.
Huh?
He just said he'll be home at 10.
Okay. Now on to the business of the Park District. Item 6A, need a motion for approval of the agreement and the execution and delivery thereof to Burke LLC of Rosemont, Illinois, as construction manager for the Morton and Homestead Parks Salt Creek Stream Bank Stabilization Project in the amount of, is that $205,500? Is that correct?
Yeah, you don't need to state the amount.
Okay, well, I'd like to state the amount, so everybody knows. Can I have that motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, discussion? Ben, you wanna?
Sure, I'll give the residents an update. I'm pretty excited about this project. It's Olmsted and Morton Park along the Salt Creek. It's a stream bank stabilization. It's gonna have and correct me if I'm wrong, Mark, I like to use the word Rosetta Stone, but it's gonna be a stone tiered, system that's gonna actually be able to let the residents go down to the water and fish, or just kind of hang out and enjoy this creek from the ground level and in a safe manner. So it's a pretty exciting project. It's slotted for this fall and it'll be completed this year.
Any questions?
Yeah, my only question is, we're using a construction manager just because of the expertise in this particular project. I mean, we don't have the expertise to do this in-house, so that's why we're using a construction manager. Okay.
Any other questions? Okay, roll call, please.
Commissioner Bianchi?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
President Cook?
Yes. Okay, next, item 6B, acceptance of the bid from Hendrickson and Company Incorporated of Itasca, Illinois for the Fox Run Golf Links indoor furniture bid packet in the amount of $53,750.62.
So moved as presented.
Second.
Any questions? I just had a question on the seating. Is that like a cloth seat? Is that gonna be any issues with cleaning or disinfecting?
It's similar to the actual, it's similar to the chairs we have.
Well, the chairs we have now, they're all wood.
Oh, that's right. Just has a little more cushion.
It
It's
is
a
a fabric, but it's very easy to clean.
Okay, so we're not concerned about that. And what about, these are inside the club or? how-
Yeah.
Correct, this would be
Call
all
ins-
indoor
all
furniture.
indoor.
All the indoor furniture, okay.
You approve outdoor.
Okay. Any other questions? That's the only concern I had, is that it was, it would be easily cleaned and not, dirty, so, okay. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
Commissioner Bianchi?
Yes.
President Cook?
Yes. Next is approval of purchase of play equipment from New Toys Leisure Products, a member of Sourcewell, a cooperative purchasing program, in the amount of $65,064.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, and this is for the Dragon Slide over at Pirates Cove?
Yep. To replace the structure that connects to the Dragon Slide with a more current and follows CPSI guidelines playground. It's a,
Okay, any questions? Roll call?
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
Commissioner Bianchi?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
President Cook?
Yes. And item 6D, approval of pay request number 12 from Fred Quinn Corporation for construction management services. Construction management services for the Fox Run Golf Links Clubhouse and Maintenance Project, in the amount of $595,928.
So moved. Second.
Okay, any questions? Okay, roll call, please.
Commissioner Bianchi?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
President Cook?
Yes. Okay, we're on to items for information. Leisure Services update, Tiffany. Take us away.
So our July 2021 Leisure Services Area Update for adults and seniors, the Sheila Ray Adult Center has 237 active members as of July 31st. Staff hosted a Hawaiian luncheon on July 21st with 79 members in attendance with a special performance by hula dancers. For aquatics, PAC and Rainbow, the aquatics team received an exceeds in the audit conducted in July by Ellison Associates. Swim lessons saw an increase in participation this year with 223 participants in July of 2021 compared to 133 in July of 2019. Under athletics, new this summer, we offered a Little League camp that ran from July 26th through the 30th. It was a full day camp. We had 8 participants, ages 6 to 8. We also ran TR Elite clinics in July. These were soccer clinics, and we had a total of 85 participants. For adult leagues, registration is open for fall co-ed softball. And the season kicks off at the end of August. There are currently 7 teams registered. For youth leagues, football and cheer season kicks off in August with 70 for tackle, 26 for flag football, 26 for competitive cheer, and 19 for sideline cheer. Recreational soccer registration is still open and currently has 152 registrants for the fall. For the first time, house baseball is offering a fall season with 122 registered players. The Bronco level has 4 full teams and will play in-house, and all of their teams will play in the Chicago Suburban Youth Baseball Association League. Girls softball for the fall has 113 players enrolled in the 8U through 12U levels. Travel baseball held tryouts on July 25th with over 100 players and enough for 2 teams at the 11U level. At Audubon Skate Park, staff held a 4-week skateboarding workshop with 6 participants, and there were 15 private lessons and 2 private rentals in the month of July. For camp, there were 4 full weeks of camp in the month of July, including aqua, art, dance, explorers, fun in the sun, kiddie summer fun, little league, skate, sports, theater, voyagers, and junior leaders. Numbers at the highest registration point each week were as follows: July 5th through the 9th at 251 campers, July 12th through the 16th at 255 campers, July 19th through the 23rd with 258 campers, and July 26th through the 30th at 247 campers. Cultural arts, the district held 2 free Art at the Park events in July, one at Windermere Park and one at Fairchild Park. Both events had over 30 children in attendance. Private music lessons are ending the summer session with 15 total students. The summer theater production of Lion King Jr. was on July 30th and 31st. There were 135 tickets sold for Friday's performance and 91 for Saturday's. We just had our Ignite Dance team here. They performed at Nationals in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, July 6th through the 8th. The 2021-22 dance handbooks were released on July 22nd, and registration began August 4th. For early childhood, there are currently 133 children registered for this upcoming preschool year. ACES Club is back for our District 54 families, and we currently have 20 participants registered in that program, set to kick off on August 16th. Spots are still available for preschool and ACES, so register today. For our general interest, youth and teen, on July 9th, the Elk Grove Youth Committee hosted the first of 2 free summer blast pool parties for teens at Rainbow Falls, and there were 165 teens in attendance. Pirates Cove, as of July 30th, the total number of memberships sold at Pirates Cove were 195 compared to 170 at this time in 2019. The highest number in attendance at Pirates Cove in the month of July was on July 9th with 542 children in missions and a total of 1,929 visits detected by our density counter for the day. Summary of rentals for the month of July. There is a correction. Audubon Skate Park should have been noted as 2, not 1. So I apologize for that. Carousel and Jumps and Jiggles were at 4 rentals. Garden Terrace, 5 rentals. Pavilion Aquatic Center, 1 rental. Pirates Cove, 27 rentals and 1 entire park rental. Rainbow Falls, 39 total rentals and 1 entire park rental. For our school care programs, Kids Club Aftercare started at Ridge School on July 21st. And there were 171 registrations for the first 8 days of school. School starts on August 11th at Bard, Claremont, Rupley, and Salt Creek. Registration is open for before and after care at each of those sites. Registration must be completed in person at the Pavilion or Hattendorf customer service desks. Special events, our play picnic and party event on July 18th was a success with over 1,000 in attendance. There were 3 movies in the park in July, one at Clark Park on July 9th with 73 in attendance, one at J.M. Heffernan Park on July 13th with 30 attendees, and the last one at the Pavilion Grounds on July 23rd with 76 in attendance. We have a list of upcoming events and dates. Today's the 12th. So August 13th, we have a parent night out at the Pavilion Aquatic Center. Registration is required. It's from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. On August 19th, we have live music at the Hat and Door from 5 to 6. It is free for our Sheila Ray Adult Center members only, and tickets are required. August 20th, we have Tween Night from 7 to 9 o'clock at the Pavilion. Tweens only, entering grades 4 through 5, registration required. On August 21st, we have our Beer Garden at the Museum event from 12 to 4:30 for ages 21 and older. Free admission with local brews available for purchase. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Any questions for Tiffany? I'd just like to add one thing along Rainbow Falls parking. We've had a request, I guess people have been parking along Cypress near Rainbow Falls, and it's creating traffic problems along there and potential hazard with getting in and out of the car right there by the street and crossing Elk Grove Boulevard. I'd like to remind our patrons that to park in either the Rainbow Falls parking lot and/or there's parking at Lions Park, the high school, and the junior high. But you should be parking in one of those 4 lots for Rainbow Falls if you could.
And Rotary Park.
And
The Village Park.
And yeah, Rotary Park, correct, which is the village parking there. So it's that reminder would be appreciated. Any other questions for Tiffany? Okay. Parks and Planning, Mark.
Yeah. I don't have any update per se. I would
Oh,
defer
yes,
to
you
Ben.
do.
But I started.
You don't know yet, but you're gonna have one.
I started on Monday, and I'm getting to know the crew as well as the park district, and I'm really looking forward to being part of the organization and getting my hands into some of these projects. So I'm happy to be here.
Okay, well, can you give us a little background where you came from, some of your history?
I've been in the golf course superintendent business for 20 years. I started, my second internship was at Medina Country Club. I was there for 5 years. I went to Cantini Golf in Wheaton for about 5 years, and the last 10 years were at Northburg Park District Sportsman's Country Club, which is now Heritage Oaks. We just did a renovation with a clubhouse remodel, and that should be open to the public on August 16th, but I'm not here to advertise for them.
We were going to stop you soon.
Over the last 3 years, I started acclimating myself more to parks, seeing what's out there beyond the golf course, and doing event setups and baseball preps and all of that stuff, and just really liked it. So this is just a natural progression for me in my career, and like I said, I'm just happy to make this next step here in Elk Grove.
And even though we don't, Parks and Planning is not, the golf course is not under Parks and Planning, they do work together and cooperate with the staffing and issues that they might need done there as far as, work done at the golf course, improvements and stuff.
Right,
So,
I was over there this morning with Jeremy. I work with Jeremy at Cantini, so we've known each other for a while, and whatever I can do to help out with projects over there, I'm more than willing to do.
Great. Any other questions?
No. Welcome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
welcome. Business services update, Brad.
Thank you. Park District is still hiring. I know we're looking for party hosts, before and after school for kids club counselors and directors. Visit our website. The golf course, we're looking for driving range attendants as well as pro shop attendants, and those have the potential of turning into more of a year-round job opportunity with the opening of the new clubhouse later this fall. Golf course had a great month in July. Jeremy's done a tremendous job with the course under strenuous weather conditions on both ends of the spectrum. And then we're also hiring a kitchen and beverage manager for the golf course, and that job is posted as well currently. Visit our website, and that concludes my report.
Okay, any questions for Brad? Marketing,
Okay.
communication, Kelly.
All right. I do more than just deliver cookies, so. Yes. We sent out 2 e-blasts this month, and we sent out one the beginning of July, one the middle of July, and actually last month, so we're already in August. But we really, and during social media, the biggest engagement we had was there was a young boy on, that got a hole-in-one on the 6th hole over at Fox Run. So that was very exciting, and that just blew up social media. So his mother shared all of that with us. So that was big news over at Fox Run. So, and it was his first time ever playing the course. And he got a hole-in-one, so that was.
It's actually a funny story. Dennis was very upset. Like, he was very upset that it went in. He wanted to redo it.
So I went over there and took some pictures of golf camp, and golf camp really was very popular this year. They have been so busy, and so we got some great shots of that. We're going to be doing a wrap-up video of the summer of all of our activities and everything, so we'll be posting that out on social coming up. But in the meantime, I know everybody was very excited to get their fall brochure, so this was delivered last week. So hopefully, if you're a resident and you did not get it, please contact the Park District, or you can stop by any of our facilities. We do have these on hand, but they were delivered to the homes last week. And registration, as Tiffany mentioned, started August 4th and for resident and August 9th for non-resident. So we are really happy that we've had a lot of people showing up to register and a lot of registrations online. The marketing department is now fully staffed once again, and I'm very happy to say we started Anna Lebez, who will be coming at a future meeting. She is a digital media manager, graduated from Benedictine University with a communication arts degree. She began at Lyle Park District and worked for a while at Westmont. And so very happy to have her part of our digital marketing team here at the Park District. She's jumped right in day number one, doing our signs, our billboards and digital signage, so that was great. One thing I do want to bring to the attention of our community, we've had a couple calls this week of people coming to, questioning the postseason hours at Rainbow Falls and Pirates Cove. And they are referring, they're getting their information off of Google or Apple or Google Maps. And what happens is that's a third-party entity. We put in requests to get that changed and updated. And it doesn't happen. Sometimes it happens right away, and sometimes it could be 3 or 4 days before they update that information. So we're still waiting, and today some of it got updated, but this has been put in over a week ago. And so if you are looking for the most accurate information, our website is the place to go. So that is going to give you, or our app, yes, that is going to give you the most accurate information on where our season hours, when our facilities are open and closed. So make sure, and also through our e-blast, we're going to be sending out 2 e-blasts tomorrow. One's going to be a big general e-blast to everyone regarding postseason hours, pack closures, etc. And then we're also going to be sending out a Pavilion Fitness e-blast tomorrow. So that's targeted strictly to our fitness members. So it's really important to be, signing up for these. And as Ben just mentioned, we launched an app in July at Play Picnic and Party. So you can find it at Google Play as well as at the, or am I saying that wrong? Apple Store.
The App Store.
App Store, yes.
Or Google Play.
Or Google Play, yes. Okay. Thank you, Brad. So that's pretty much all I have to say, but any questions?
I don't know if you can specifically answer it because it falls in Tiffany's department. You're making sure it makes money. You oversee the Park District. You're going to market it. But where are we at on some of the adult trips? I mean, I know COVID has really sidetracked them. I know the library's just getting started. Sometimes the places we're going, Drury Lane, Botanical Gardens, a Sox game, some of the things we've done in the past. Are we looking to schedule some of those, or what's the latest from any of you?
Well, we got 2 scheduled. They did Elk Grove Bowl was one, and then the other one that's coming up
We're going
is
to the movies.
Oh yeah, to Elk Grove Cinema.
Okay, I'm thinking more like in a 30 or 40 mile distance where we can actually offer the services to those that don't want to drive to the city or get bulk discount rates on a certain amount of tickets. Any of those planned?
Those are coming back.
That's definitely a
You'll see them for the winter, in the winter guide.
Okay. That's it.
Okay, any other questions for Kelly? Okay. Executive Director.
I have two project updates. The first one is J.C. Park Playground. If you haven't driven on JFK Boulevard recently, the playgrounds have been removed. The fence or construction fence is up. It'll be probably about 2 months out before the new playground is ready to open. It should be an exciting new type of playground. It's one of the tallest playgrounds that we've had here at the district in a long time. So look forward to seeing the completion of that project and coming soon. And the second one is if you haven't been to Clark Park or you don't play tennis or you like to play tennis at night, Clark Park tennis lights are officially working in operation. There is a keypad at the door as you enter into the courts that you can press. The lights will stay on for an hour increment and they will turn off automatically at 10 o'clock. And that concludes my report.
So if they go in after 10, they will not work?
No.
Got it. Okay, any questions for Ben?
And if you play longer than an hour, you'll have to go reset it and push the button again.
Okay. Old business, any old business?
I just mentioned that we have a mask policy at the Park District or I was inquiring about what the mask policy is. You know, as a fitness center user or an employee at the administration building. To the best of my knowledge, the Park District has a mask policy that any employee should be wearing a mask if they've not been vaccinated. And I was inquiring with Ben and Brad, how are we holding people accountable? Because I think we're not holding them accountable. So how do we make sure that we hold staff accountable? Because I said, what's good is it to have a policy if we're not enforcing it or it's not accountable? So I challenged them to, what are we gonna do and what do the other commissioners think? Again, we did not create the policy. I mean, we didn't vote on this policy. Staff created it or implemented it. But if we're gonna have it, I want it to be enforced. And so how do we brainstorm and make sure that those that choose not to be vaccinated are wearing a mask on behalf of the patrons that use our facilities or other employees? So how do we move forward? Because we should be moving forward. There's a lot of people that.
Well, are we doing it, listen, I guess the first question is, are we doing anything currently to verify that they're vaccinated or not vaccinated?
No.
Okay, so the next question is, do we want to, do we think it's necessary for us to do that?
Right, that would be the one way to consider doing that. So that's we have to review that internally and then decide what's the, because currently it's on your honor. We're assuming that if you're not vaccinated, you're going to wear a mask. And the bill's point is, how do we know? We don't know. And so we have to review that policy, and I can get back to the board on what we're going to do moving forward.
Okay. Yeah, because I think it's not going to go away in the near future. You're talking about getting booster shots that will be coming up in the not too distant future, in that discussion, and so I don't think it's an issue that's going to be going away. We should probably have some board-approved policy. I know right now, I believe the policy we currently have is following along CDC guidelines.
Yeah,
which
well,
we've been
IDPH and CDC.
Right, which we've been following pretty much all along. But whether we want to, what type of requirement and or verification, I don't think they've mandated that. They've left that up to businesses to do that. So we should probably establish some type of policy on that.
Well, we have the policy. What I'm asking for is more accountability. I don't want to offer the general public and or certain employees this false sense of security that because they see an employee not wearing a mask, that they've been vaccinated.
Right.
It's that simple. So, and again, I don't care if an employee chooses to be vaccinated or not, but if our policy is you're going to wear a mask if you haven't, then wear a mask. It's that simple.
So you're talking employees or patrons or both?
Employees, because we can't control.
Oh, that's
I mean,
right.
we can come up with a policy, but I'm talking about employees, right?
Okay.
Just to be clear, our policy is the same for patrons and employees currently. If you are not vaccinated, you should be wearing a mask, whether you're a patron or an employee.
Right.
Just to make sure that's clear.
And it
for
gets
the public.
a bigger
For the
issue.
public.
It should.
No, that should, the recommendation is if you are vaccinated, you should. If it is required, if you are a non-vaccinated person,
Whether you're a
to
patron
where-
or employee.
Whether you're a patron or an employee, just to be clear to the residents out there watching.
And that is true. What I said is the accountability issue. Yeah, you almost have to trust the resident. But again, when you're an employee, we have the power to either ask for a vaccination card or whatever we plan on doing. I know we had a list of who was vaccinated at the general, that one in February or March and stuff like that. So again, an honor system may work with the general public. You'd hope they're being honest, but there's a difference between somebody that is no longer an employee or is not an employee of the park district, that's all. Because the policy that we create is not, it's an internal policy, it's for our employees. So to me, it's two different things.
Well, they are, but we also create the policy for people that are coming into our facilities. So just like we make them wear suits and a bathing suit and shoes if they come in the building, so we would have to address that as well, is what I'm saying. Not just for the employees, but also how we're gonna have the accountability for, people that come into our facilities, or are we? That's a bigger question. I'm just saying, it should address both topics, I guess.
Which is, with some companies are either requiring people to get vaccinated or we haven't got there yet, but also, or people have to show that they have a vaccination card.
And then do we want to do that, so.
When we have chose not to do that.
Correct. I mean, we can definitely revisit it. At the time that the decision was made, I mean, the COVID numbers were obviously a lot lower than they are currently, and there's more information, so I don't think we have any issue revisiting. Do you want us to come back with a recommendation, or
Yeah, I think
do you
that's,
guys have?
Revisit it from a standpoint of a workflow, from a legal standpoint, and then also from a common sense standpoint about, as it applies to both employees and then applying it to patrons. And then we can talk more.
I guess what I'm trying to do is nip in the bud those either part-time or full-time employees that not have been vaccinated, that are using it as some sort of bravado that they haven't been vaccinated and they're not wearing a mask. That's just pretty stupid. So if it takes the park board to crack down on staff to make sure that we lose that bravado, then so be it.
Well, I hope that's not the case.
Just telling you what I hear.
Right.
Okay. Any other old business? No? New business. I need a motion for adoption of resolution 21-02, a resolution authorizing the submittal of the open space lands acquisition and development OSLAD grant for the Marshall Park development.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Any discussion? Okay, this was a topic that we discussed in our committee of the whole earlier before the televised board meeting. It's basically submitting plans for the improvements at Marshall Park that would hopefully help us get an OSLAD grant of up to $400,000. So that's what that's about. Any questions? Okay. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
Commissioner Bianchi?
Yes.
President Cook?
Yes. Okay, last payment of the bills. Need a motion to approve payment of the bills for July 22nd, 2021, in the amount of $169,523.20. For July 29th, 2021, in the amount of $276,272.32. And for August 5th, 2021, the amount of $105,618.85.
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
Commissioner Bianchi?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
President Cook?
Yes. I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Bianchi?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes, Kathy.
President Cook?
Yes. Next meeting is on August 28th at 7 p.m. Meeting is adjourned.
I created